Welcome to this week's edition of the Week in Triathlon. Let's roll that intro and get stuck into this week's news. Well, firstly, top of the news this week is that it's the Ironman 70.3 Middle East Championships that's taking place in Bahrain this weekend. And what makes this weekend's race in the Middle East Championship so special is that you have the men's and women's defending Middle East champions, that's Daniela Rafe and Jan Frodeno, who just so happen to be the current and defending Ironman World Championship champions, not racing this weekend because both of them have called timeout on an absolutely superb season that they've had. And as a result, the two of them have decided to team up together with none other than Javier Gomez Noya of Spain to put together arguably the strongest team for a team triathlon event that you're likely to see anywhere in your lifetime. As it is, the organizers have said that they may need to figure out a way to be able to add maybe extra distance to this specific triathlon team in order that they don't put the pro athletes that are racing for line honors to absolute embarrassing shame by blitzing the course way faster than any of them will be able to handle. Rafe will be handling the 1.9 kilometer swim, Jan Frodeno will be tackling the 90 kilometer bike course, and the team will be anchored by Javier Gomez Noya, who will be bringing things home in the half marathon. Now on to news from the world of Ironman. And Ironman has announced that their official travel partner for Europe, known as the Nirvana Group, will be selling slots in what appear to be completely sold out events. Now, where I have absolutely no problem whatsoever with the official travel partner Nirvana selling complete travel packages to athletes that are touring from countries far afield, where they'll buy a package that includes their airfare, airport transfers, hotel accommodation, meals, race entry, everything all neatly tied up into one neat little package for the athlete's convenience. And that is exactly where the Nirvana package started its life at. But what's now happened is with these Ironman Europe and diminishing number of Ironman European events that are available, what Ironman has simply done is taken a larger volume of slots for those events and shelled them off into the Nirvana travel package organization, whereby the athletes are now able to go to the Nirvana organization and purchase just a race slot free of airfares, accommodations or anything, so which means that a local athlete can now go and purchase a Nirvana slot for the race that is right on his doorstep. And what this allows Ironman to do is to sell a significant number of the slots for each of these European events, and by reducing the number of Ironman events in Europe, it obviously increases the demand, and they're able to sell these slots for close to double the price. And that is basically what's turned out to be the entire rationale behind setting up the Nirvana program, is to be able to sell these slots at vastly inflated prices. Then still within the field of Ironman, Ironman has at the same time announced that Ironman Mallorca will not be on the 2017 calendar. And all that they have done is they've pointed athletes that have previously made pre-registrations for Ironman Mallorca, and they've just taken these athletes and pointed them at the Nirvana program and said, go and find yourself another race within Europe. Up to date, Ironman has yet to provide any reason whatsoever for cancelling the popular Ironman Mallorca race. Now we move on to the world of the Challenge family. Challenge family have announced that they are going to be bringing in a new triathlon for 2017, full iron distance triathlon, and that will be Challenge Madrid. And the race weekend is the 24th of September. What makes the 24th of September so significant as far as Challenge Madrid is concerned is the third weekend of September is traditionally the day of the final stage of the Vuelta a España, which is traditionally happening in Madrid. So you'll have Challenge Madrid happening at the same time as you have the final stage of the Vuelta a España. In addition to that, the second largest bike trade show in Europe, which is Unibike, and takes place in Madrid every year in September, ironically on the third weekend of September, will also be taking place at exactly the same time. So which means that by having Challenge Madrid happening then, you'll be able to have more people attending Unibike, and what's more, you'll already have a large contingent of spectators in place to be able to watch the final stage of the Vuelta, so that will add to the popularity of an event like Challenge Madrid. So kudos to Challenge for choosing that race weekend so spectacularly to be able to make the most marketing and exposure that they can possibly have for the event of the inaugural Challenge Madrid, 24th September 2017. See you there. Next up we get to the world of Xterra, and Xterra announced their 2017 World Tour race calendar, and that gives you the chance to be able to head across to their website and have a close look there and see where you'll be able to put yourself together a dirty week or two somewhere across the planet for 2017. And finally, we get onto the world of the ITU. And the ITU have announced their breakthrough stars for 2016. And when looking at the list of breakthrough stars, especially in the women's division, I can't help but noticing that everything is skewed in the direction of the rich federations that have plenty of money and plenty of resources to bring along to each of the World Triathlon Series and World Cup events. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from Summer Cook that won at Edmonton, nor for that matter Taylor Nebb that was second in Montreal. But seriously, when you've got an athlete like Flora Duffy, who won her first World Triathlon Series title, she won the ITU Cross Triathlon World title, as well as taking the Xterra World title, surely that would be able to qualify as a worthy recipient of Breakthrough Athlete of the Year. But no, maybe to my mind it seems that it's because Flora Duffy comes from the tiny little federation of Bermuda, and when it comes to a Bermuda delegation heading around to World Cup and World Triathlon Series events, the Bermuda delegation is Flora Duffy and her bike bag that arrive, and she arrives on her own, and she takes down the big nations that come out with teams and support crews and physios and everything. So to my mind, Flora Duffy is a way more worthy winner of Breakthrough Athlete of the Year. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think down below. And that, at the same time, brings us to the end of this week's edition of the Week in Triathlon. Let me know down below if you like the slightly different change of setting that I've used for this week, and then maybe I can incorporate something similar into the Week in Triathlon editions in the weeks that are coming. Remember to post any comments, questions, criticisms that you may have in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, that's down there as well. And last but by no means least, until we meet again, stay carved up for the win. I'll see you next time. Cheers.
CoachEdu.net